Hey, I'm Mara Hoover, and I want to invite you to Wine, Women, and Wealth. Now, when I talk to women about wine, women, and wealth, they're always thinking, that sounds good to me. However, they're usually wondering, well, what the heck is it anyways? So let me tell you what you can expect when you attend a Wine, Women, and Wealth event. At Wine, Women, and Wealth, you can expect a little bit of a lot of things, including a little bit of wine tasting. Now, if you're not into wine, don't worry, we can do Water, Women, and Wealth for you. Then you can expect a few appetizers. You can expect a little bit of networking and a little bit of financial education. At Wine, Women, and Wealth, we're not going to try and sell you anything. What we want to do is have a conversation with you about how you relate to money. Most women feel like, well, maybe I'm not that good with my money. You see, we've been told for so many years that money is something that the guys deal with. When I was little, I wasn't that great with math and science. My calculator was my best friend. So what we do at Wine, Women, and Wealth is we want to have a conversation from a completely different perspective. We want to talk to you about how you feel about money, how you relate to money. Now, when I talk to men about their relationship with money, they kind of look at me sideways and they say, Mara, what are you talking about? Money, it's paper, it's green, and I spend it when I need to. But for a lot of women, they have a different perspective. They want to talk about how they feel about money. And so that's where Wine, Women, and Wealth comes in. We use a different book written by women about money so that we can have that conversation with you. Each time you attend Wine, Women, and Wealth, it's going to be a different conversation. We like to call it the book club where you don't have to read the book. When you show up to a Wine, Women, and Wealth, you're going to get your wine tasting, have some appetizers, meet some incredible women, so make sure you bring your business cards, and you're going to get this conversation. You see, Wine, Women, and Wealth started when one of my friends, Denise, moved from Colorado to California. She only knew her husband and her brother-in-law, and she thought, this just isn't going to cut it. I need some girlfriends. She was growing a new business and wanted to figure out how she could reach out to her community and make friends at the same time. She came up with this great idea. She thought, well, if I invite my friends out to have wine with me, that's the women and the wine. And if I talk about money, I can write the whole thing off. And that's literally how it started. 4 women sitting around a table at a wine bar having a conversation about how women relate to money. From there, it's grown into dozens of locations all across the country. The cool thing is it's led by independent women who are all part of an incredible network. One of the cool things about Wine, Women, and Wealth is it's not only about financial education. It's about women supporting women in their businesses. So we definitely have a networking component. As I said, make sure to bring your business cards because you are absolutely going to love the connections that you make. You might meet your next best friend, your next best client, or maybe your next best joint venture partner. I invite you to check out your local Wine, Women, and Wealth event. Visit the website on the screen and join us. I promise you're going to love it. See you there.